Good morning, everyone. Yesterday evening, I took the cockpit deck off. Wasn't too bad. Removed all the cheap sides off of the inside the cockpit. And gonna need to have a little bit of cleaning, but it came off fairly easily. Not too bad. It was obviously really wet when I took it off under here, and as you can see, it's a mess. It still stinks of gas. I need to get these saddle tanks out, cut out the center tank, get the exhaust cut out. I mean, all that's getting redone, so might as well just throw it in the trash, get rid of it. I've done some thinking. I'm going to just eliminate the saddle tanks. Go a little bit bigger with the center tank, not much. I could probably get about 175 to 200 gallons out of the center tank. Redo it in aluminum. It's nothing really to build an aluminum tank. Not a big issue. But where these saddle tanks are at is kind of where I want my fish boxes. And as I told you before, I'm going to take this, just open that all the way up to there, create some drop-in fish boxes on both sides. I'll keep the back hatch to be able to get to the fuel when I do the fuel. Also to the steering in the back. Now these drop-in fish boxes will allow me access to my rudders, all my steering linkage on the sides, my exhaust. And as you can see, they didn't tuck the exhaust really well up under the side. So again, not utilizing space like they should. This really looks like it was thrown together. My OCD even noticed that the two saddle tanks are kind of off-centered, and I don't know why. I think that was just a laziness part, and I don't even know if those are original to the boat. I don't know. Maybe they're not, maybe they are. Anyway, I'm going to get my Sawzall here in a minute. I'm going to move the boat closer where I have electricity, so I can put my big fan up here on the engine hatches and have air blowing across, because here in South Louisiana, it's supposed to get hot again today. 400% humidity. It's actually cooler walking into a sauna than it is here. But if I can get the exhaust cut out and maybe these saddle tanks cut out today, I think that'll be a good start. I got to do a little digging to see how I'm going to cut this center tank out. For the most part, it's empty of fuel. It stinks, and I really want to get them out and get where I can get all the hardware out of here, pressure wash the inside, and just kind of get it a little cleaner. I know I'm going to have to do that multiple times, but it's pretty bad, as you can see. I'm going to go get my boys, and we're going to see if we can lift this thing out of here, the deck out of here. And I might end up keeping it. I may end up just making a new mold and redoing the whole deck itself. I will say that it's soft. I don't know if it's soft because of rot or if it's soft because they didn't use very thick plywood to core it. I noticed that. It's very thin. There's other materials. If I go back, if I redo it, and whether I cut the plywood out of this one and reglass it, I'm gonna go back with your typical no rot materials. That way I don't have to worry about it rotting. Same thing inside here. Any structure that I'm replacing is going to be some type of composite, whatever was recommended for doing that. I've never used no rot materials before that are used in modern boats, but I have done it with plywood, marine plywood, and I'd rather go back, and I don't want anything that will rot in a boat. So let me get this boat moved, and then we're gonna start cutting away at this.